Well, welcome to my favorite prayer room in the entire world. Since 2008, I have enjoyed spending time here in this incredible spiritual renewal retreat place. For me, I have always enjoyed anytime I've gotten away, sometimes 2 to 3 times a year, just to come and refresh and renew in the presence of God and the beauty of nature at the same time. It's not always been a dream. One particular time it was a nightmare because we were here as a family. My brother was in a coma and in a medically very critical situation. We had decided to leave town, take all of his medical equipment with him. There was a storm coming in the Gulf, major hurricane headed our direction. We thought we were evacuating. We didn't realize we were evacuating into the direct path of the storm. When we found that out, it was too late. And we found ourselves the night of September 23rd, the morning of September 24th, in quite a precarious situation because the pumps for the water had gone out, there was no electricity, and for someone in that kind of a medical state, it was a critical situation. We began to call around and try to get a hold of the county sheriff's department. They were of very little help and were somewhat critical of us, saying, "Why didn't you evacuate?" And we said, "Well, we did evacuate. We evacuated here." And they did help us get a referral to Life Flight because it was turning to that critical of a situation. People were actually siphoning gas out of their cars in an attempt to help this little family they had heard about that had such a critical crisis on their hands. So they began to siphon the gas, give it to us. It kept the generators going for a few days. As things were getting more and more serious, we realized we had to do something. The roads were blocked by trees all around. Some of the trees had fallen on the complex itself. We were trapped and didn't know what else to do. We decided to make one more phone call, and that was to a very kind person in Louisiana who had a cabin on the Tioga, Louisiana campgrounds. We went there and spent the next 6 weeks not only in the fellowship of brothers and sisters, but literally there was a first aid, there was a Red Cross first aid station and community resource headquarters right there on the campgrounds. Everything we needed was supplied, and we ended up spending 6 weeks recovering while the city was being restored. But that moment would not have happened had we not reached out with one more phone call. One more call, even after we had been disappointed, made the difference. Sometimes that's all it takes, is just one reach, one cry, one call again for help.